Welcome back, Chelmsford. Oh, that was a bit flat, wasn't it? Welcome back, Chelmsford. That's more like it. Just a couple of minutes until we get underway with our second game of the day. The Wakey Wildcats against Birmingham Roller Derby B. Just a moment to say a big thank you to all of our officials, Stag, Lula, Halion, Collateral Damage, Animal, Yelmit, Fernmar, MG Roller, Peacebreaker, Sarah Stubberfield, Vix Vapor Shove, Melman, Says Who, Dino, Seaborg, Suffolk Punch, Just Ellie, Devilbird, Phil the Fern, and Zim. Thanks officials, we love you, you're all amazing. Go and get, there's a microphone over there if you want it. Yeah, it's on the table. You just need to hit the red button. Gail, yeah, Forsten Gail is about to get a microphone. Yeah, so the black microphone. Yeah, and then on the sound desk, there's a square button on channel 3. So find the third channel. Channel 3, and then the square button and the red light should go off. Talk into the microphone. No. Are you going to make me come down there? No, I'll come to you. So just 30 seconds until we kick off. Make some noise for your teams. Whether you're here for them, whether you played in the last game, give them a good start.
Hello! Right, jam is on.
Just going to turn you down a bit.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Going to go over here. Can't see the scoreboard from there.
Okay. Am I stalking you? No. I'll try not to swear. Can I sell some? On the mic. If anyone hasn't bought any raffle tickets for the 50-50 raffle, you win half the money that gets taken, so it's well worth doing.
What's the jackpot at the
moment? The
moment?
more you pay, the more there is to win.
Gail, what's the jackpot at for the 50-50 raffle at the moment? How much could I win?
It depends. The more people that play, the more money is in the pot. You win half the money that gets taken. It's a cash prize. Okay, number 4 is out and scoring points.
Gail, is this your first time on a microphone?
No, I think we all know that it's not. I don't need a microphone though. I'm quite loud.
So we didn't get a chance to run through the rosters, but we'll do that at some point, like between jams or something.
I'm sure
in a minute.
that we can do that.
Give all the teams a bit of
I'm really
love.
good at reading, but I haven't got my glasses on.
So I've got them here.
I'm not very good at reading. Oh, track repair required. Oh, I'm so
we've
lucky.
got, on the jam line at the moment, we've got 262 Screech. Yay, that's where you cheer. You cheer at that. And for Birmingham, we've got 2468 Fear Leader.
Oh,
you
so
bought
we've
me
got
a beer.
to
That's
time that.
nice,
No,
isn't it?
no, that's not for you, friend. That is not for you. So we've got 2 Birmingham blockers in the box at the start of this jam.
So you mean pack advantage sits with Wakey?
That does seem like the
okay.
case. Well done. No.
Birmingham putting up a good wall, just the 2 of them, holding fast at the moment.
Nice. Some real fight going on. Bit of recycling, excellent recycling by Birmingham there, letting their other blockers back on the track. Oh.
Oh, a really slow-moving pack at turn 1.
And Wakey's jammers out, picks up lead. We've got a star in a hand in Birmingham. From Wakey, sorry.
Oh, and we've seen a star pass.
It's the star pass.
I think star
happening.
pass.
Potential.
Yes, the pivot.
Has the pivot picked up
the pivot
star?
has the star for Wakey.
So the pivot's now the jammer can't quite get out of the pack. Excellent. So Wakey pivot is now going to become the jammer and score the points for the team. You didn't see much of this in the first game.
What, star passes?
Seems to be.
No, you didn't.
So current jackpot for the 50-50 raffle will be £85.
Woo!
So the more people that buy tickets, the more that's going to go up. So if you want to get your tickets, buy them from my blue-haired friend here, Madam Jin.
And the odds definitely, if you buy a ticket, the odds definitely stay the same. The more people that buy tickets,
I think
that's how it works, right?
Someone always wins.
Someone always wins.
It could be you.
You could have £85 to spend at the pub
You could
tonight.
have £85 to spend on me at the pub tonight. Some good solid blocking going on here.
So that's Dahl against Seasick in the jammer standoff. Seasick being recycled back to the jam line.
Birmingham pivot going to the box.
And it's a power jam as
Going to
well.
the box.
A high block.
Power jam for Wakey. I think these 2 teams are reasonably well matched. Could be an exciting game.
It is mandatory when it's a power jam that everyone has to do the arms. Like everyone has to do the arms. There we go. Thank you. It also helps us all learn the ref signals. Well done. I definitely know all the rules.
Where's my rum? Just going to collect my rum. I might not make it to the second half. It's all right. I do know how to not swear. There might be children in the audience. Some of them are my own. We won't talk about the fact they're grown-ups.
So it is Wakey that hold the leads. They are in charge of when this jam gets called off. Seasick being recycled back just to the end of turn 2.
Some good fight going on. Just slip right through there.
And just at the end of the jam, one of Birmingham's blockers ended up in the penalty box, so a pack advantage for Wakey as we go into jam 5.
I can't even see that. I can only see the big numbers. I can't even tell what teams are on
Can you
what
see
side.
the score?
I can see the score, and I can see that Birmingham on the right, probably from the fact that the other teams.
So it's 13
Name
points
is
for
not there.
Birmingham,
Okay.
8 points for Wakey.
Good. Thank you for clarifying. Oh,
So
something has gone wrong. So Birmingham failed to field a jammer for that jam. So they've been given the chance to put one on. Didn't used to get away with that. Used to be able to play with only one jammer because you didn't get one on the track. That was awesome when that happened.
You've been playing roller derby for such a long time.
13 years. Yeah. I can't help it.
So
I'm
we've got,
in love
I
with
think
the sport.
we've moved into a team timeout called by Birmingham.
Wonderful officiating.
We did see this in the
Brilliant
last game
arm work.
briefly.
Loving it. We did what?
We did see this in the last game briefly as well.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, there were two active, three active.
It's a timeout dance going on the track, which I'm very much enjoying. Excellent work, Wakey. Loving the dance. Something might happen.
So I know there were some first-time roller derby watchers with us today. Who's watching for the first time? I know there were a few hands. What first time? Welcome to the roller derby. Hopefully you've placed yourself next to someone that can tell you what's going on.
Takes a bit of time.
Because we have no idea.
I should.
Gail's been playing for 13 years and still doesn't know the rules.
I have read the rules many times, I'll have you know. I even read the updates. The last one, not that interesting. Just some clarifications, nothing major changed. See? Aware.
Well done.
You make me want to swear, you know. I'm going to have to give this back to KP.
This is a family-friendly show.
Be ready to step back in, KP. Be ready. When you've had your food. Because I might have to swear at Mike.
So I think that Birmingham picked up a penalty for not fielding a jammer because there is now an additional Birmingham
a delay of
player in the box.
gameplay. Is that what that is? Something-ish? Is that delay of gameplay when you don't field a jammer? Illegal procedure. Oh, is it a delay of gameplay when you don't field a jammer? Yeah. Delay of gameplay. Check me out. I knew that.
So we've got a lot of movement on
really
and
good
off the track.
recycling going on. Yeah, there's a lot of both pivots in the box now. No star passes can happen while this is going on. Oh, called off by Birmingham. Good timing there. Picked up a couple more points.
Short but sweet.
Sweet.
No difference to the points differential. 2 points picked up by both sides in that jam.
I'm really glad you can read that. I could go and get my glasses.
I've got mine on. It's
That's
fine.
handy. So Wakey's jammer getting a bit of a run up there.
Both sides down a blocker apiece. They are so
Pivot.
evenly matched.
Oh, Birmingham pivot coming back. And both pivots back on the track.
Really nice solid ball from Birmingham, but space
Good.
opens up at the front.
Oh, really big hit there. Nicely done. So actually, that recycled wasn't necessary because the person that knocked the
You
jammer
can't
off,
help yourself, can you?
I didn't actually say it until after the
It
deed
happened.
was done.
Well done. So Birmingham are lead. Vicky Lee against Screech.
Screech!
So we've seen a successful star pass for Wakey World. Really nice use of the star pass, I think a couple of times now. Just
Birmingham
forcing
call it
Birmingham with that call off.
Yeah. You're seeing a lot more of it now than it's ever, it's always been the case, but that last sort of major rule change really made people star pass a lot more, and it has changed how the game's played.
As a jammer, yourself, well, you are now.
I am again, yeah.
With the star pass,
yeah.
Are we seeing it more because we want people to see the jams called off, and those that don't, is it stubbornness?
I don't think it's stubbornness. I think you just get into a tunnel vision with it. You're doing it, and you're doing the job, and you just keep going, and you forget.
You're just so focused on what's happening
You're
in front of
focused,
you.
and you're like, I'm going to get out. And it really sometimes takes the pivot to shout at you. but I think it was so prior to the last major rule change was when we stopped getting jammer points. So you used to score on the jammer as well, so you could get 5 points in each pass. So when that stopped, for some reason, that 1 point difference of not getting 5 points in a pass made all the difference for people star passing. So now we're seeing more star passes.
I have 100% learned something today. Thank you.
Have you?
Yeah, legit.
Oh my God, I'm so chuffed. Yeah, I think that's why. And it's really strange because it's only 1 point, right? But trapping the jammer and killing their spirit and blah, blah, blah. Now it's like, actually, take the star off, have it in your hand, be ready to pass it. And when it works, it forces a call off, so keeps the differential lower. There you are. I have read the rules, despite what you said. I'm offended.
I apologise.
I think you are. I will accept your apology and we won't talk about this again. I will allow it. There's a lot going on here. It's the pack spread out really far, covering a third of the track.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Yeah, a good 60 feet across the track. That would
Nicely
spread.
counted.
There's helpful markers on the track.
I know. I've been a ref a couple of times. Do you know my ref name?
No.
My ref name is Force 10 Jail.
So let's do a quick read through of the rosters in this quick break. So we'll see for the Wakey Wildcats, 136 Bloody Hell, 140, the lineup manager, Bagger Whips, 214, C6, 262, Screech, 27, Amber Violence, 316, Suddenly Seymour, 44, Pure Temper Prawn, 5, Mighty Aphrodite, 505, Doomsday, 642, Pancake, 712, Holly Pocket, 777, Luby Lou, 80,
5 seconds is gold.
Donatello,
Now you can carry on after.
886, Jenny Dreadful, 934, Whip Nay Nay, 95,
Whip Nay's a good name.
Melon Degenerous, and the bench coach is Han.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Jam is on. Nice little bit of hopping through from Birmingham's jammer there. Okay, pushing a bit of O going on. Nicely done. There's been a...
Ooh!
I'm confused.
Well, so because that star has already been removed, Wakey can't pick up lead. Lead has not been called. They didn't
pass, but that's their initial, so now they're on a scoring pass. So lead is open for Birmingham.
So
Birmingham's jammer needs to get out to be able to get lead to call it off.
So this is a scoring pass for Wakey. Birmingham also with a star pass.
Also star pass. Does that mean it's a 2-minute jam?
2-minute jam. So we've got another minute left on the jam. We're going to run the full 2 minutes because there is no active lead jammer. They both chose the star pass.
Interesting. Oh, no. Oh, yeah.
So
there's a cut for Birmingham's jammer there.
So it's a power jam.
Power jam to Wakey.
There was no lead anyway.
That jammer should be released before the end of the jam.
So that was a hard-fought first scoring pass, all the way from turn 2 now to turn 3 to get out on that first scoring pass.
Effort. It can be quite exhausting.
I just want to see some more apex jumps. I miss apex jumps.
It's not easy.
I know it's not. I never managed it myself.
Very rarely ends well. I mean, you have to be the beckoning to do an apex. I've only ever done it twice, and both times I end up in the box. So I have never done it again.
Nice use of the leg whip, though. We appreciated the leg whip.
It was mainly for our captain who had ACL surgery the other day, and she said if the differential's 300, you need to do a leg whip for me. And I did say I would, so I did. It was not the right location for it, but it worked. It was just for fun.
So we've got a full complement of skaters on the track.
And there's a really strong sort of wall for Birmingham at the back. And that Wakey jammer is really fighting for it. Good shoulder wiggle, good slippery fish going on. Oh. 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 And the penalty picked up by the Wakey jammer. It's a power jam. Do the arms, everyone. Do the arms.
It's a power jam. I saw like 3 arms.
There were 3 arms. That is not enough arms. We're going to have to work on that as an audience. Maybe they're just not listening.
Really densely populated track. Nice step through the inside line on the apex on the first scoring pass for Vicky Lee. A full Wakefield wall just forces Vicky out of the track. So we can see Screech has removed the star from their helmet. But Birmingham doing a really good job of keeping Pivot and Jammer apart.
Yeah, to avoid the star pass. There's some good work going on from Birmingham's Jammer. There's still 12 minutes, 13 minutes left for the jam, halfway through. First half, first period.
11 points picked up by Birmingham.
We're creeping it forward.
So this is a good opportunity to, during a timeout called by Birmingham, just to run through their roster. We've got 108 Smaller Mauler, 119 Scarlet, 1903 Calamity Jane, 2468 Fear Leader, 284 Storm Runner, 29 Abby Harris, 328 Tantrum, 33 Ags, 4 Triple Threat, 580 Bab Uka, 789 Sheer Vorts Force, 85 Dahl, and their bench team are Seth, Wu, and Biggs. Woo!
Woo!
What do you think the officials talk about during a time?
They're just going to talk about what they're having for tea.
What they're having for tea?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not dinner.
No, tea. Tea's one of the many meals that you can have.
What about but is it or supper?
I mean, it's early today, so tea might happen, and then dinner, and then supper, and then like double dessert.
Are you going to have a liquid dinner?
I have dessert with every meal.
Do you actually?
Yeah. If I have breakfast, I have to have dessert. I had mini egg chocolate today.
The best is when you have dessert for
Easter
breakfast.
goes from January the 1st to Easter, which is generally 3 to 4 months. Which
like the Easter season.
I thoroughly enjoy it. The Easter season, which starts immediately after Christmas. And chocolate is in my life.
So we've got one Birmingham player sat in the penalty box at the moment. That's 29 Abby Harris.
Oh, nice work from Birmingham's Jammer there, straight out. Picks up lead. Racing round for a scoring pass. Whoop, whoop. Oh, good awareness from Wakey's blocker there.
Really nice work from Melon DeGeneres. Perfectly timed. Seen that star pass on the Wakey side again. Really nicely trained. If you don't get lead, the star comes off. It's just like that. If you're stuck, pass it.
It's a really difficult thing to learn. Still not used to it.
2 points picked up by Birmingham, takes them to the half century.
They are creeping forward, aren't they? They are doing, creeping forward. That differential is increasing with each jam. Not to demoralise anybody.
So just 11 minutes left of the period. We will do the raffle in the half time of this game, the 50-50 raffle. When we last checked, it was up to £85.
Has that increased? Are we still at 85? What is the value of the pot right now?
Tickets are £1. You can get them from the front desk as where you came in. We'll give you a few minutes in the half time to get your last tickets.
And you can win half the money. We all like money.
And obviously the other half of the pot goes to supporting the host team, the cost of putting everything
this
on.
hall, which is bloody expensive.
It's because they've done it all up. They've done it all up.
They've done
everything up apart from this room.
It's always been a bit pricey. We need more facilities for this wonderful sport.
So one blocker apiece sat in the penalty box. One of those is Wakey's pivot. So
who's
we're not
standing now. I probably shouldn't have said that.
fear leader. 2 scoring passes so far. Nice bit of toe stop work from Fear Leader.
Good awareness from Birmingham's jammer as well, calling it off at the right time. I feel like I need to sneeze. This may happen.
Bless you in advance.
Okay, 5 seconds, let's go. Oh.
So we've got Screech against Vicky Lee. Screech pushes hard, nearly finds a gap, but it's Birmingham that break through to get lead.
I've seen. Oh no. I'm going to be annoyed. I'll be embarrassed.
Hello.
Really good awareness again from Birmingham's jammer. Watching and knowing where the other jammer is. That's really, when you get a bit of experience behind you, like knowing that and knowing when to call it, being really aware of when to and when not to. It kind of becomes second nature eventually, but it's a hard skill to learn. At the beginning, you're just focusing on not dying.
I don't think I ever moved past the focusing on not dying stages
not
of playing
dying.
roller
Not dying.
derby.
Rule number 1, do not die. Rule number 2, never ever quit.
Yep. Rule number 3, apex jump always.
Number 3, apex jump always. Number 4, no elbows.
Oh, look at, did everyone see that nice bit of jammer on jammer action right at the start? Really good work
Good
from
job,
Wakey.
Wakey.
Seasick landing a
Nice
perfectly
job,
timed
really,
hit.
really good. I love jammer on jammer. That is my favourite thing to do. I didn't get a chance in the last game. I love to hit the other jammer. It's my favourite, as you know.
But we've seen
I'm a
that
fan.
Smaller Mauler is out of the pack.
But Wakey have scored. They need to take a good advantage of this. Oh, now they just need to keep going. They're going to run it. Maybe it's a run the clock situation.
Each team loses 1 blocker apiece to the penalty
Wakey's
box.
got 2 in the box now.
Wakey loses another. This is a scoring pass for C6. Smaller Mauler
Second
also
scoring
scoring.
pass.
That's the second scoring pass, sorry.
And they both got out of the same points, right? That would be 4 apiece.
We'll just
That's
have a
8
quick
apiece.
look to the officials. So it looks like, 8 points
8 points
apiece
apiece.
picked up. That was some really nice start to the jam.
Very good. No.
So we've got a team timeout called by
What is it?
Wakey.
I don't eat Jeff cakes. Fruit flavour. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's fake fruit and it tastes like oranges. My least favourite of all the fruits. I mean, I also am scared of bananas, but no, don't eat Jeff cakes. Yeah, I'd rather faint.
So the game day
Thank you for
agenda
caring.
says pub
Pub.
later.
Hooray!
Which pub are we going to?
I think we're going to the Wheat Chief.
Are we?
Opposite
No, I heard a no.
Someone said no. Where is it?
The Two Brewers.
The Two Brewers.
So
They've got table tennis there. Yay!
So you're all welcome to join us at
The Two Brewers on Springfield Road,
On Springfield Road.
where they also do food and they've got table tennis and pool. Amazing.
Great. So after
And
after
Estrella
today,
and lots of other beers that people like.
you're clearly very familiar with the
I
Two Brewers.
like beer.
But you're all welcome to join us. I owe Gail a drink, so
At least one.
just one.
Okay, this time. Blah, blah, blah.
But join us. If I win the 50-50 raffle, then I might get a round or something.
What a champ. All right, we're ready to start the jam.
So that's the
We've got
team
a bit of a
timeout.
deficit for Wakey at the moment. They've got 2 blockers in the box. Exciting times. Wakey in position at the back. Catch the jammer. Good bit of recycling there. Excellent job. Wakey, even though they had the disadvantage, they've got their jammer out first. And finding their legs.
Really stretching the pack out on turn 2. Breaks it up,
Wakey's
but we
jammer
have
out,
seen.
so
Right, I want everybody's arms all at the same time. It's a power jam! I want to see the arms! Some really half-arsed arms there.
Yeah, come on. Oh. We're seeing quite a few penalties going on here. We might see some foul outs in this game. We never know. Could be exciting.
So I think there's a chance 2 penalties might have been issued to one of Birmingham's blockers as well.
Naughty.
I just saw the inside pack ref signal to the penalty box.
Was that an insubordination? I nearly got one of those. I didn't realise I blocked with my head.
That's definitely not allowed.
Definitely not.
Got to
No.
look after your noggins. It's
Blocking with the head, not allowed. High
head
blocks,
health
not
is
allowed.
very important.
I have heard. You're so funny. You said you were.
So we've got an official review
Yeah.
being called by Birmingham.
Official review. Are you going to find out what that's about? Oh, he's getting the inside information. I love the media savviness. Pretty sure I've got another drink. Mike gave me a mic. Mike's mics. I asked for the sharesies because the first time I ever announced, Mike said, "Gail did the talking," and my old boss went, "No shit." I did swear. Does that mean I'm banned now? KP needs to take over. Shall I do that? No, I'm not sorry. I don't even care. Only £1. I never apologise. I'm not sorry. I will never be sorry. I'm already mental.
Where you gone? You just sat down. So Birmingham are looking for
I'm
the
on my third
forearms
drink.
penalty on Black 2468 to be rescinded. The second forearms, because if you remember, I mentioned there were 2 penalties that were issued. They're looking for the second one to be rescinded because they're saying that by the time they've been issued the first one, they were no longer actively on track.
Oh.
And so the second
I
penalty
see.
wasn't valid. They're asking for it to be rescinded.
So they're asking to release that blocker.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Gail, you've been quiet for at least 60 seconds.
I'm
Are you
conferring
okay?
with my experts here, and we're talking about impact on gameplay. Just saying, interestingly. No, that's really the question that the refs need to be asking themselves right now, is whether there was impact. Rachel's finding this very funny.
You could
She
be
said it. Rachel said
energetic
it.
and start a wave, a sports wave.
Oh, you need me to run? Because, they don't
Okay.
call me Force Tenor Lady
Right.
for nothing.
If you're not going to do it, I'll do it then.
Okay, you do it.
Okay, so over here, we're going to start. Get your hands ready.
They won't do it.
We're going to do a wave. Right, ready? Get everyone ready over here. We're going to
Are you
start on
ready?
this side of the room. Ready? 3,
Aaron.
2, 1. Lots of energy in it. Go, go, go!
But no more running for me.
There's
Everyone,
at least
everyone,
one.
everyone! Nicely done. I love you guys. Good job. I'm going to have to give this up soon. Do another. No. There will be no more. Unless you've got those tenor lady pants, I'll have some of those. No shame here. I'm a middle-aged woman with adult children. I know, it's a shock.
So I've got the penalty stands. That's the outcome of the official review. There you go. Penalty stands.
Wow.
It's officially official. Thank you very much for your patience. Thank you for participating in our sports wave.
There'll be no more of those.
I make no promises. 5 minutes left of the period. We've got Screech going up against Vicky Lee.
Screech has got really good shoulder wiggle, really good on their, they're fighting all the time. Really excellent.
Shoulder shimmy thing.
And it's really disconcerting, that amount of effort being put on you as a blocker. Like, you kind of panic and move probably too far sometimes. So
Constant movement.
It's hard. It's really, really hard to block that.
So, nearly 30 seconds gone, and we don't have a lead yet. You can see, look how tight that pack is on turn one. And there's your lead. Vicky Lee for the Birmingham. B team is out.
Both the Germans are out. Wakey hot on the heels. Is this going to be a hit it and quit it scenario or a nice.
Yep, so we saw 2 points picked up
0.
by Birmingham.
They're creeping forward again. There's still. Muy interesante.
And we've switcheroo. We've got a pack advantage. Sits with Birmingham. One of Wakey's blockers sat in the penalty box.
How are the penalties looking for the teams at the moment, going into the end of the first period? A couple more jams to go. Excellent repositioning.
3 or 4 players are sitting on 3 penalties at the moment, but actually it's
not
not
as bad as it could be. When as teams get tired, there's a risk that more penalties will occur. The ref crew is really hot. This game on penalties, there seem to be quite a few changeovers in the box. Another Wakey blocker reports. The Wakey jammer gets out, gets lead.
50 seconds it took to get a lead in this jam. Seasick for Wakey. Birmingham's jammer is out, smaller mauler, but we're on the scoring pass for Seasick now.
It's too late.
So it was called off.
There were points scored by both teams there, I believe.
Yeah, so
We've got 4 and a 2, is it?
3 points picked up. Sorry, 2 points picked up by Birmingham. 4 points picked up by Wakey.
3, I think. Is that 3? It says 3, but get the confusion. Excellent shouting, Katie.
Thanks, Jam Timer.
Love it. Very clear communication.
2 minutes, just over 2 minutes left of the period. Might get another jam out of it yet after this one.
And again, we're spread out. We've got both jammers stuck behind walls. Oh, Birmingham jammer gets out. Nice little spin there.
Twisty turny, jammy, Winnie.
Jammy,
the
Winnie,
pointies.
pointy, Winnie, Winnie.
Don't forget that you can vote for your best blocker, your best jammer, and your MVP of the entire day. If you scan the QR code on the bits of paper that are on the green wall,
nice job on the Birmingham jammer.
You can vote for your best blocker, best jammer, and MVP for the whole day, for both across both games.
And we're going to be drawing that raffle in half time, and we've got not very long if you want to win half the money that has been paid for the 50-50 raffle.
There's nearly 100 quid in there.
Is
so
it?
About that.
Where are we up to with the money?
So
You've got the last couple of minutes left to get your raffle tickets before the half time.
They are £1.
And you could win nearly £100, I think we're up to. But we're going to find out a figure for you shortly. Oh, we got a power jam!
Power jam is going. All the arms, all the arms. I want to see all the arms. Yes. So, Fear Leader is also the lead jam. It's a power jam in Birmingham's favour.
Very good. Still got a few seconds left. Got the Wakey jammer and pivot in the box. There is a 30-second intermission. Are they going to get another jam?
There were 36 seconds left on the period
there will be
clock,
another jam.
so there should be another jam.
Do you want to know something else? I noticed one of the names was Fear Leader. Do you know that in the old days that a Fear Leader was like a cheerleader for roller derby and they...
In fact, yes, I did, because Crime City Rollers, based in Malmo, have their own all-male cheerleading team called the Fear Leaders.
And it's a thing.
So this is going to be our last jam of the period.
Birmingham's jammer's out and gets lead. And Wakey's jammer's still in the box. Pivots out and Wakey's jammer's released. Got to come round for their initial pass, so don't forget they've got to make an initial pass before they can start scoring. It started in the box. So this is a non-scoring pass for Wakey. He's pocketed the star.
Holly Pocket has removed the jammer cover, helmet cover.
And there's a star pass.
Nearly a star pass. Birmingham are doing their best job to keep the pivot and the jammer apart.
They're not doing it. Oh, they've done a great job there.
And there's the pass.
The star pass has happened. And the Birmingham jammer went to the box. So now the only jammer that can score points is Wakey's jammer.
So is it a...
It's
power jam.
It's a power jam, and it's also a 2-minute jam.
Look at that. So there's the first scoring pass. Whitney.
So there are 55 seconds left of the jam. No, both jammers back on track. No one can call it off now, so this has to run for 50 more seconds.
Some really nice track awareness from Wakey's jammer.
Some good work going on from both teams here.
Oh, what a great way to end the first period. It's brilliant.
It's excellent. Lovely. A bit of excitement. Loads of big hits. Loads of effort going on. Both jammers fighting to stay in the game, keep scoring.
Every time I look at Suddenly Seymour, I want to sing the name.
Suddenly Seymour is standing.
Well, that's the joke, isn't it? It's standing beside you. If you're a blocker. Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, why didn't I just make that pun at some point?
It would have been punny.
I'll save it for the second
I might
period
have
when you've
forgiven
all
you.
forgotten.
Oh, and there we are. End of the first period.
Big
Good
cheers.
job.
Big whoops.
Whoop, whoop. Oh,
Or
we
just
will
very
reconvene
British clapping.
when I have bought some more drinks. Goodbye.
So-
Anyone want to give me any drinks? I'm here and I will take all alcoholic beverages from anyone.
Obviously non-alcoholic because we are working.
I'm not working.
Yes,
I'm not
so-
paid for this. This is not work. This is fun. And fun involves booze for me. I like a drink. I've skated hard today.
Give us a few minutes. This is your last call to buy raffle tickets. We're going to call it in about 5 minutes' time. They are £1 each.
And you can win half the money.
So it's a 50-50 raffle. It's around £100 that you could win. The other half of the money goes to supporting, putting on the roller derby, hiring the hall, buying the tape.
Going round again.
That kind of stuff. So we're about to get started on the second period.
Oh, we're going over here, are we? Ooh. Hi, everyone, I'm back.
KP's back. Woo!
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Gail has fouled out of announcing.
Fouled out of announcing.
Which is very Gail, if you ask me. Please excuse all the
Although
swearing.
weirdly, she hasn't got a microphone and I can still hear her voice. I don't know
Sorry,
why
she's
that
showing
is.
everyone her bruises by the looks of it. In true Derby fashion.
So we'll be starting the second period with a power jam start. With Nene sat in the penalty box. So in Birmingham's advantage.
I'm going to find a roster because I have no idea who's playing.
How many seconds?
Hey!
Thank you. So, but I also missed that at the end of the first period, Birmingham broke the century as well.
Oh,
with
look at that,
last
yes.
exciting full 2-minute jam.
We love a
106
century.
plays 43.
Good score. It doesn't feel like that is particularly unbalanced, actually. Oh,
So Birmingham's jammer being recycled back to the start of turn 3.
Smaller Mauler's not going to stay back for long, I don't think.
But is lead as well. This is still the initial pass, but obviously got out, got recycled.
That's always devastating, isn't it? When you get out the front and then you just see everyone come back round and you're like, no! Oh, it's calling it off.
It was a call off. That was a particularly big hit. And I've been asked to remind you all about the Fan Favourite Award. Please make sure you voted who's been your favourite blocker, your favourite jammer, and your MVP across both games. Scan the QR code that I am holding in my hand. Come and scan it off me, or it's on the walls. Make sure you vote, and we'll be handing out some awards after this game.
Always the best part of the game, an award.
So we've got Seasick jamming against Vicky Lee for Birmingham B.
Vicky Lee is not Vicky Lee, though, fun fact. Ooh. That is actually a triple threat, skating under a different number.
I think I was 8 seconds to get lead, but hot on their tails, you can see Seasick.
Oh yes, this is my kind of jamming. Fast, quick jams, get them points and get off track.
So 0 points picked up by Wakey, 4 for Birmingham. And there's just enough time to ask a question.
Yep.
How long till we go to the pub? I think it's a bit longer than that, but we are going to go to the Two Brewers after the game.
I'm so sorry, Katie. Not that sorry.
You see Screech at the back of the pack, really hard fought, being pushed to the inside line.
Yeah, but is that Fear Leader I can see pushing out the front? I think it is. This Wakey pairing is very, very strong. I keep saying Wakey pairing is very, very strong. Really solid, good-looking blockers. But there we go. We have Birmingham out as your lead jammer.
There's biscuits on the announcer table.
Oh, lovely. Another very quick, fast jam. Oh, I think we had a wee penalty, a little bit of a back block in that last jam, so we're going to be starting on a power jam. Nobody cares about those anymore. Look at them all. I'm excited about a power jam.
We've got a official timeout. No, official...
Is it an official
review?
review?
Or official timeout? Official timeout.
Okay. Give our lovely refs a big cheer because our refs have worked really hard today.
Thank you, officials. Thank you very much. In the bench.
They put up with our nonsense and
Over
we
on the
love
scoreboard, timing, on wheels and off wheels.
all those cool people that understand the rules and know what's going on.
And if you haven't already, go and look at the merch as well. Kilohertz have some excellent new merch that wasn't here last time.
They've got some lovely stickers.
T-shirts, key rings, stickers.
Can't go wrong.
So the officials look like they're returning to position.
All looking very official.
Hope you're all staying hydrated,
Yep,
everybody.
very important. Drink some water, especially those people who are on the beers. Drink some water as well. Especially those people who've got training at 9 a.m. tomorrow, eh, Alice?
Roller derby got me out of bed at 7 o'clock on a Saturday today.
I know,
I'm
it's
never out of bed
disgusting.
at 7 o'clock on a Saturday. What is
Foul.
that? And I know there were people up earlier than that travelled today as well. So
Yeah,
respect
we can't even.
to anyone that was up earlier than that.
I heard 4 a.m., 5 a.m.
Who was up at 4 a.m. this morning to be here?
People who
Good,
live very
well
far
done.
away.
So a relatively busy box at the moment. 3 Wakefield players, a Power Jam start, 2 of their blockers and a Birmingham blocker. So it's looking a little light on the track.
Yeah, but that Wakey wall is still holding that jammer, running out in the front here, but just able to just do some little boops, catch the jammer, take them off, and then give themselves a chance to reform.
It's nice inside a turn 3 toe work.
Haven't seen a lot of action up this end of the track, actually. It's mostly been in turn 1 and 2. Thank you for coming down this end.
So we've seen a destruction of pack penalty to Birmingham's black 3-3.
That is the worst penalty, because you're really trying to get the pack back together, and then they just pick you, and you're like, okay.
So Vicky Lee is your lead jammer.
Yeah.
Fighting to get through. Wakefield are putting up a really strong wall, but that's an announcer's curse, that is. Literally as you say the words.
I was watching it happen as you said that. Classic announcer's curse. I had a few of those in the first game. Just get so excited about stuff. Birmingham got all 4 of their points there, though. That was pretty good. It's what you want. Some lovely, lovely, juicy points.
Do you know, I've always wondered what 2 seconds plus 3 seconds is.
Oh, I don't know. What could it be? Oh, too slow.
5
Too
seconds.
slow. My comic timing is not on point now.
So Seasick against Smaller Mauler.
That's the one. Seasick just taking that lovely outside line, really taking advantage of that beautiful, drawn-out pack. Lovely stuff.
Smaller Mauler instantly takes the star off their helmet. And what a seamless part. What a great star
Beautiful.
pass on the inside of turn 2.
So lovely. Love a sneaky star pass. Oh, nice. Couple of points there for Wakey.
It's 2 points picked up by Wakey, 0 for Birmingham.
Still a very good scores, only kind of 2-1 point differential. A little bit over, actually, but still very good, very close. I've seen weirder things happen in roller derby. Oh, there we go. There goes Fear Leader at the front, taking that lead for Birmingham roller derby. Holly Pockets still battling at the back of this pack.
Really nice work from Amber Violence. As
Definitely.
soon as Birmingham's jammer got out at the front of the pack, she was back trying to create a hole for Holly Pocket to break through.
Yeah, the switch from D to O from these teams is really, really beautiful. Oh, was that another sneaky star pass?
I'd love to know how many star passes have been in this game, because
A lot.
it feels like more or less every jam or every other jam we've been seeing them.
It's good. It's good awareness if you can see, okay, the other jammer's out, let's get that star off and past as quickly as possible. It's a good way of confusing the other blockers as well, because they're sometimes like, oh, have you got it? Have you not? Especially if you're very sort of sneaky behind the back kind of pass.
Similar rotations as well. We're often seeing the same jammers
Yeah.
go toe to toe on the jam line as well. So a rematch of Screech versus Vicky.
Yes, that's always exciting. So Screech here, really sort of feisty, fiery jammer here at the back, pushing against this really strong Birmingham wall. Oh, again, announcer's curse.
As Vicky Lee breaks out to pick up lead, Screech fighting right at the back of turn 1, finds some traction and a last-ditch attempt from the pivot. It works, knocked to the outside and is being recycled all the way back.
Oh, the worst. But has star in hand. Pivot is, where is the pivot? Somewhere on track. It's going to be looking to see if they can do another star pass.
Timing that hit on the outside of a turn can be really difficult, but it's that commitment to it's worth a shot because I am the last line of defence.
Yeah.
Absolutely worth it.
And the physics is also, if they're on the outside line, they're kind of doing a lot more movement, so easier to take off.
So Vicky Lee calls it off, having pocketed 8 points for Birmingham B.
Lovely jab lane. Oh.
Timeout called by Wakey.
Oh, a little timeout.
What should we do with our timeout?
Oh, I don't know. I'm going to hydrate because I am very thirsty. Do you know any good jokes?
None that are clean.
Yeah, not socially acceptable ones.
Leave comedy to comedians.
I haven't had enough beer to be that funny. So the next game for this tier is coming up in April, 2nd of April, but you've got to go all the way to Crewe for that, so take a weekend off.
Yeah, actually,
Get your Airbnb.
if you didn't pick up a programme for today, I do highly recommend. It's 50p on the way out.
It's really good.
It's
Look.
really nicely designed. A little bit of info on the rules, but also it gives you the full lineup of games for Five Nations Roller Derby, formerly British Champs Tier 4. All the games, all the matchups it's having, and allows you to be able to fill in the scores as well, which is really nice. So
I think that's a lovely touch.
for 50p, absolutely worth it.
Yeah. Beautiful design, whoever made these. 10
Also,
out of
there
10.
is no point there being any left, so you might as well pick one up.
Get a box and collect them all, that's what I do. Huge box of programs.
So smaller, Mauler actively, they're coming in on their first scoring pass, trying to make their way through the pack. But because C-Slick was through, also coming in on that scoring, called off. But Birmingham pick up 1 point.
Ooh, nice. Just getting every little point counts at this stage.
Holly Pocket going up against.
Fear leader,
Fear
I believe.
leader.
Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8.
Will Holly Pocket pocket any points? We are
Oh,
about
very
to
good,
find
very
out.
good. There's some really strong tripod work happening in Birmingham. Really nice sort of formatting of catching the jammer in the middle and holding them in. Ooh.
Right. So, Birmingham pick up lead, but only just. We've got a jammer chase down. Are the pack going to put the brakes on, or are they going to keep brakes are on?
Ah, no, Birmingham were like, not today.
I think that might be our first pointless jam. Not like it
Not
wasn't worth
actually.
it. Like obviously it's not very nice, is it? But like as in no one scored any points
What a pointless jam.
because no one's ever made that joke before.
No, not at all.
How many seconds? Thank you. Dr. Stevel, for anyone that remembers him. Anyway.
Everyone here is like, what? So we've got Screech here at the back against the Birmingham wall, trying to be helped up by 934, her pivot. Star has been whipped off as Birmingham have got the lead.
I really like this tactic of the star pass. It's great. And I also love how both teams then respond to the use of it as well.
It's
By
a really
just
helpful thing.
trying to keep the jammer and the pivot away from each other so that handoff can't happen, making it really difficult.
My favourite is when the jammer pretends to pass it and then the pivot goes and everyone panics, but the jammer still has it.
A little
really
fake
fun.
out.
I love that. That's my fave. If you can pull that off in roller derby, it looks really cool. Or that the pivot takes it and nobody's noticed and the jammer's still pushing on the wall. That's always funsies.
So we've got pack advantage sitting with
Oh, we've got an official review.
Birmingham.
Are you going to go
an
in?
official review. I'll go
on,
in
go
and
on.
find out what's going on.
So I believe, is it Birmingham have called the official review? We'll find out in a second. I haven't got anything else to say. I've run out of words. Sorry, everyone. I used them all in the first game. I won't advertise it then.
So, Birmingham are seeking for the white blocker that's currently in the penalty box for the penalty to be upgraded to an expulsion for unsafe play.
Ooh, okay. That's a big one.
So we'll find out. Let the officials review what they saw or what they couldn't see, and we'll see an outcome in a minute. In the meantime, kick your legs up. 18 minutes left of the second period.
Yeah, Birmingham are pulling forward with those points a little bit. Just a little bit, though. Shout out to Jen on the desk who's doing all her teacher marking. Very good foresight. Jen will not be doing any marking tomorrow when she is hungover, so this is a very smart move. Ooh, okay. Madam Jin has said that they are closing the fan award in a few minutes. So if you haven't voted for your favourite skater today, find a QR code, scan it, get it done. It's just like a cool little Google form. And pick someone that you really enjoyed watching today. There's been lots of really great skaters. I've picked a few myself. Sometimes there's skaters that don't make huge impressions, but actually they're doing some really cool stuff if you know what they're up to. And they're always the ones that are really good to vote for.
I'll just wait for the teams to be told the outcome before I tell everybody else.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
It's not at all. It's just I was being courteous. Let the officials talk to the teams before I share the outcome. But yes, last time to vote for fan favourite, I'm going to vote.
Are you doing it right now?
Yeah.
Nice.
You can't vote. There should be a favourite official. No, it's because we love you all equally.
Yeah, I was going to say they're all great. So technically, you're all winners in our eyes.
Cool. So I think everybody's in the loop on the benches. So if just to remind you, Birmingham was seeking the penalty, the high block penalty that was issued to White 886, currently in the penalty box, to be upgraded to an expulsion for unsafe play. They thought that high block was unsafe. So, but the feeling is that it wasn't, and that high block is sufficient. So we'll continue to serve the rest of their 30 seconds in the penalty box, and Birmingham do not retain their official review.
Yeah,
for the
that's
period.
done now. They are over of official reviews. Okay, so we can see C-Stick here up against Smaller Mauler. So again, another matchup that we're familiar with. Nice, fast, bouncy jammers pushing against those tough walls. This has been a really lovely, fun game. And it's not even over yet.
Seasick with some rough speed trying to break through the wall, but it's Smaller Mauler. They lead.
Coming around on that scoring pass, so Birmingham looking to get some lovely points, because we all know what points mean. Thank you. If only there were prizes in roller derby. Mostly it's just backache. That's what I get from roller derby.
So Seaslick being recycled back to turn 2. Smaller Mauler on that, I think, second scoring pass.
Yep.
Yeah.
They've already got 4. They're just getting around all these skaters here at the front. Mighty Aphrodite, I believe, is the last point. Not sure though.
Some nice line of last defence going on from Wakey, quite slow.
Yep, but all points taken. And then Wakey coming back to block any Birmingham blockers to make sure that no one catches their jammer. Oh, quite a few visits to the penalty box in this jam.
Quite a lot of appreciation for it. Took Seaslick nearly a minute and a half to get out on that initial pass. That is hard. That was a hard-fought jam.
And that is why I never jam.
And we're seeing an official review being called by Wakey.
Oh, okay. 2 being used in the third quarter. Very sudden. I need another wee. I went in the half time as well. I'm so sad. So I believe there is an after party happening after this. Am I correct, Kilohertz? Whereabouts is it? At the 2 Brewers. I don't know where that is. Is it nearby? It is nearby.
So
Head to that.
Wakey are seeking a blocking out of play penalty to be assessed on black 2-9.
Ooh, okay.
About a minute into that jam on turn 2. So the officials will say that. So that's Wakey are seeking a blocking out of play penalty be assessed on black 2-9 against their jammer.
And what is a blocking out of play penalty?
It's where you block out of play.
I thought I was going to get more than that, but here we go. I don't know.
We should get a rules expert in.
I usually foul out before I get to know any of the rules, so.
And this is why I don't play.
It's not worth it. It's exhausting. My knees will never be the same.
So how we will know the outcome of this official review is whether we see an additional member of the Birmingham team go to sit in the penalty box. So there we have it.
Yep, there goes 2-9.
Wakey retain their official review for the period, so if they see something else they'd like to question, they may question it again in the periods, because black 2-9 is now sat in the penalty box, presumably for a blocking out of play. Yes, blocking out of play. Nice observation skills.
Well done. So a bit scrappy on the track here.
I always feel like I wouldn't know what to say. Like if you go in and talk to the officials and be like, I want that player to have not done that thing.
I didn't like this thing that happened. Yeah. Can you make it better, please?
But that's why people far more clever than I are on the bench making those judgment
That's
calls.
why we're here with microphones like, oh, hello. Oh.
So Holly Pocket has picked up lead for Wakey Wild. Birmingham have got through on that initial pass, fear leader. But we're seeing that Holly Pocket calls it off, having picked up. We're just seeing the bit of confabulation going on.
Don't know if any points
I'm not sure how many points were picked up there. Any points?
I don't think so. Oh, no, yeah,
2 points picked up by Wakey.
2 points.
No, by Birmingham. Huh? Hang on.
Wait,
By Wakey.
by Wakey, yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
Oh, that was good. Well done.
Well done.
I can see my services are no longer required here.
It's all about the puns, all about the puns. There goes Vicky out in the lead for Birmingham, whilst one Birmingham blocker goes to the box. It's all right though, you can still get not so nice points. Screech here, screeching out of the pack.
I don't think we've seen a power jam for a little
No, we
while, have we?
haven't. I'm actually a little bit disappointed.
Oh, well done, jammers. Nice, clean game so far.
Stop being so good at your jobs.
So just looking at those penalties, there's one player that's that's got 5 penalties at the moment. There's a few on 4, but with 14 minutes left of the period.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, I might see a foul, but it's probably unlikely.
Yeah, if you foul out, always foul out in the penultimate jam. That's the best time to foul out. That's normally where I go.
No, you should play a clean and fair game and not end up in the penalty box to start with.
Yeah, sometimes it's worth it though. Sometimes you do those penalties and you're like, that was totally worth it. My jammer got out, so it's fine. That never happens to me, but it is nice sometimes.
So Seasick against Smaller Mauler. This is a matchup we've seen before. Smaller Mauler, they've got through, picking up lead. Seasick, that star comes off the helmet, is knocked out of play on the inside of turn 2.
Yeah, it gives Birmingham time to reform that nice tripod.
Oh, look at that. Really nice control on the outside of the track.
Really nice. Oh, lovely. I felt that in all my bones.
That was white 8-0. That was really nice.
You want to call it off from the floor.
Danatello.
All the best jams are called off from the floor.
Yep. Yeah, I think I've done that before. I think I was calling it off while having my shoulder dislocated.
Oh, lovely.
Once.
Yeah. I have no comment on that. Doesn't sound funny.
So Holly Pocket against fear leader.
Yep.
Fear leader.
Fear leader's out there taking the lead.
Some nice speed.
Oh, lovely little side surf around the outside there.
Oh, so close to breaking through on that initial, but just that few seconds Birmingham had to reform around the Holly Pocket.
Some really lovely footwork from some of these Wakey jammers. Just not quite fast enough to get those points.
So 4 points more added to Birmingham's score. That rhymed.
It was very good, lovely.
Thank you.
We should do it all in rhyme. Could you imagine? It'd be horrendous. Or in limerick form. Although that could probably get quite smutty. Okay, so we have Screech here again for Wakey, pushing against the Birmingham wall with Vicky taking the star for the black team. Is taken out by this Wakey pair, but then is able to push out the front and get a lead for Birmingham. And that star is already off on the Wakey bench, on the Wakey team, which is fantastic. I reckon they've been drilling a lot of this star pass stuff.
Yeah, it's a 9-3-4 Whip Nene with the star.
Great derby name.
Oh, and a little bit of breaking up of the pack just creates the space. Vicky looking well aware of where Whip Nene is on the track.
1 point to Birmingham for that one. Wakey are really shutting down these jams in the second half. They're getting out quite quickly and stopping Birmingham getting too many points in most jams.
So I think we're going to see a timeout.
Yeah, timeout.
You're calling a timeout and then you're surprised when a whistle goes. I mean, what is that?
Didn't he used to ref as well? He should be used to them whistles. So yeah, there is an after party, I've just been told, afterwards at the Two Boroughs. Go and have a beer with your favourite skaters.
There is table tennis.
Is there?
Pool.
Ooh.
And the pub does grub.
Oh, good, excellent.
There you go.
That's all you want, really. Beer, food, and table tennis.
And has the fan favourite award closed, or is it still open? Closed or open?
Ginny, paging Ginny.
Closed or open?
Has the fan award been closed now officially?
Not yet.
No. Okay, fine.
Okay.
It's a long 5 minutes.
This is your last chance.
It's a roller derby 5 minutes.
No, Gail, you can't vote for yourself. Wherever I mean, you could. I think it's anonymous, so you know.
She's gone. Oh, no. I don't think she cares anymore. Little cuddle huddle there.
Wakey having their own little, time out on the track there. It's nice.
Cuddle huddle.
Bloody hell is on the track.
Excuse me.
And look how dense that wall is from Wakefield. That's brilliant.
That's perfect. Really good hits.
Just
nice
moving enough. Oh, and the inside track awareness from Smaller Mauler was on point. Complete toe stop move down the inside line.
Yeah, I've seen Smaller Mauler skate a lot, and they are superb. Just so small, but just finds those gaps, and then all of a sudden just appears at the front of the pack, and you're like, wow, amazing.
So Seasick picks up a cut track penalty, so it is a power jam!
The level of enthusiasm is too much from the crowd.
Hang on, try it again. It is a power jam! Yes!
Thank you.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
We must all perform in this circus, thank you.
Okay, so some big recycling happening, lots of bits and pieces happening on the track.
Quite
Smaller Mauler trying to get out the front here.
good work from Wakey when they've only got 2 blockers on the track as well, just slowing Smaller Mauler down a
One
little.
now. You said that and one of them went to the box. That was a curse again.
Oh.
There's a lot happening in the penalty box.
It's busy at penalty box station.
Yeah. I always feel for the penalty timers when there's more than 2 skaters in the box. That's a lot of stopwatches. So Smaller Mauler's really taking advantage of what was a power jam. And there we go. Beautiful end to that jam from Smaller Mauler there. That was a 16-point jam. That was really lovely.
Actually, it was a 20
Oh,
point,
a 20-point jam.
That's a really high point scoring jam for this game.
Yeah, in the first game we saw a lot more of that, but this game, a lot closer. Well done, Smaller Mauler. Okay, timeout now. Okay. Refs have had their little chat, and now we're back. With an awful lot of skaters in the penalty box and a power jam start. Because if there's one thing better than a power jam, it's a power jam start, everyone. So So Fear Leader coming around to get some little points before the jammer is even back on track, as we're still in this power jam. Birmingham catching a goat. Yeah, I saw that. Okay, there goes Fear Leader, getting 4 points for Birmingham. Oh, we got another power jam. Some really beautiful blocking there by Wakey's blockers. Oh, you got some nice jewellery there.
Thank you. I've won all the awards, you see.
Oh, as well you should. We should have more announcer awards.
Announcer awards, yeah. You've got 4 people to pick from
Exactly,
today. So
yeah.
it's more than
There's a
normal.
1 in 4 chance of winning.
So you can see, still penalty box has been quite busy.
Oh, it's that time of the game, isn't it? Everyone's a bit tired. Everyone's smashing their forearms around.
But C-Slick slides back into the game, gets through on that initial pass.
More like C-Slick, right?
Fear Leader on the 3rd scoring pass and picks up all 4 points available.
Lovely jubbly.
Thanks, Suffolk Punch. So pack advantage sitting with Birmingham. You notice that it's pivot, so we've seen a lot of those star passes this game. That might not be an option that's instantly available to Wakefield should they wish to employ it.
Which is a shame because they have been doing some wonderful star passes. But they might get out and they might get lead.
It used to be a relatively rare thing.
Yeah.
It isn't something you always used to see a lot of, but actually it's a perfectly logical tactic to use.
I like it. I think it's really helpful, especially when you're a jammer. It's so disheartening not getting out. So you do want to be like, look, I just can't do it anymore. Take this, go get some points for me.
And obviously Holly Pocket has already taken the star off. It doesn't necessarily, the pivot's not on track at the moment, so,
No,
but it can just throw off your opponent a little bit.
I mean, she's ready as well. There we go, star pass. Birmingham were aware of that though, they saw right through that. And are able to reform in front of our new star owner who is Donatello. As I said that, Donatello gets recycled. Number 789 in the front here, helping out the jammer, trying to break up this Wakey wall, and then bridging to keep the pack together. Very important job, got to keep the pack together.
Some really nice work from Holly Pocket. Double threat, look at that.
I know,
Jam
I
into
spied
blocker.
that. I was like, oh, hang on.
Really nice work.
It's like she's always been blocking. Chin up, trouble. Oh, we've broken into the 2 century now, so we're looking at over 200 for Birmingham. They've locked down Wakey on those points this off. We have a bit of a jammer chase happening now. I spoke too soon.
Just 3 minutes left of the period. This second period's gone very quickly.
I want more roller derby.
And with that last jam, Birmingham B have just broken the double century.
Well done, Birmingham. Oh, another timeout.
So we're seeing this is official timeout. If we've had some lost property handed in. If you had a British Roller Derby Championship skater badge from 2015, then it's been found in the car park. It may have been someone that's already gone, but have a check of your bags or your jackets, wherever people put these things, see if it's missing. and I'll leave it with the front desk.
Yeah, if you played Champs in 2015 and you've lost a badge, it is here. Okay, we are back. Looking at a little run-up from some of these jammers.
So, couple more jams left in the game,
Yeah.
likely.
We've had some fast and slow jams, so I don't know. It could be a few, could be many.
It's Birmingham that breaks out to get lead. Smaller Mauler. Screech is fighting in the pack. Coming past turn 2 into the straightaway. Someone picks up a cut. It's Birmingham's pivot.
Oh dear. It's all right. Ooh. Yeah, we all saw that. Smaller Mauler taken off by the Wakey wall and recycles themselves to the back of the pack. Just for safety, sometimes it's quite good to get to the back.
And it's a power jam! Woohoo!
Thank you Kilohertz specifically.
The Smaller Mauler breaks through on their first scoring pass. Nearly a minute to score some points in this penultimate jam of the period, likely penultimate jam of the period.
We've got very busy penalty box at the moment.
Wakey still have an official review they could use.
That's true, yeah.
Both teams have got a timeout as well that they could use if they would like to.
I think we've had one timeout used.
Yeah, I'm just having a look at the scoreboard. It's on the dots.
Oh yeah. I haven't got my glasses on, so I can't see it.
Look at this slow-moving wall that Birmingham are putting in front of Screech. Just moving enough not to get a stop block, but not moving enough to give Screech any space to get through.
My favourite roller derby is when you've got 2 tripods and 2 jammers and it's just a dead heat. And it's horrible, sweaty and gross, but it's really powerful to watch those blockers work hard.
Meanwhile, Smaller Mauler comes through on the 4th scoring pass of the jam, picking up 16 points. It's a big jam for Birmingham. We've only seen a couple more than that.
And this may be, I'm not saying it is, but it may be the last jam of the game.
Very likely. I'd be surprised if it wasn't. Unless anyone's planning on calling a time official timeout. Official
It's
timeout.
like they knew.
I just feel like the jam timer during a time. I'm a little deep on short and stout.
It's good for your guns.
It is. Good workout, isn't it?
We don't get a lot of opportunities in roller derby to build our upper body strength, so lower body is much stronger.
It's not that I have a favourite official, but I think jam timer will always have a soft spot in my heart.
They are the most fun.
Yeah. All the officials are obviously equally important, but personally,
They're the most public-facing one.
they're the most easy to heckle.
Yeah,
Let's be
true.
honest. Sorry, but you're the only one that actively talks to the audience. You know, you can only say 5 seconds, but that gives us something to work with.
Endless opportunities.
So we're frozen. This official timeout is frozen with 32 seconds left of the period. We've got one blocker in the penalty box for Wakefield. I didn't get a chance to how many seconds there. Never mind. So Fear Leader breaks through to pick up a very quick lead for Birmingham.
Number 29 from Birmingham here doing some wonderful recycling, really good track awareness of where this jammer is.
Some attempted jammer on jammer action. C6 tries to take Fear Leader, or Fear Leader does slide out.
Yeah,
It's all movement, it's all stuff.
It's all chaos. But some jammers really love it. A little bit of chaos can really help you just find those little gaps if you're nice and fast. Oh, that's the end of the period clock. So this is officially going to be our last jam.
And so I was just about to say C6 picks up a cut track penalty. So not only is this our last jam, but it's also for the last time, Power Jam! Yes! Look
Go
at
on,
the
Fear Leader.
arms go and stuff. So Fear Leader on the second scoring pass.
And that is our unofficial end of game.
So we'll just give it a second. So there was a single additional point picked up by Birmingham B at the end there.
As a treat.
5 points picked up in the jam. So the officials just conflab just to make sure that the scores are accurate. But that is the end, even without the official score. I think it is fair to say a hard-fought, well-fought game from both sides. But make some noise for your winners of that game, Birmingham B. And they've travelled all the way. Please make some noise for Wakey.
And a big thank you to all of our officials and volunteers and everyone who has helped make this day possible. We couldn't do Roller Derby without you. So if you are sitting here wondering how you can get involved, do some volunteering, support the team, and keep Roller Derby alive.
Feel free to join us on the outside of the pack.
High fives.
Give the team some appreciation, some thanks. They've travelled very far to be here today because of reasons. Five nations and stuff. And for one last time, can we also give and make a lot of noise and appreciation for all of our wonderful officials?
Woo!
Thank you very much.
We love you, officials. Thank you.